Okay, so here are the basics to get you started in Google Classroom. So this tutorial is really great if you're really a beginner to using Google Classroom. If you've had set up a classroom previously in the past, you may bypass this video and go on to more advanced features. However, if you are new, welcome. So the first thing you want to do is make sure that you are in your Google Classroom, and that has been our main vehicle for this class. So you might be familiar with a little bit about how to get to that Google Classroom. So we're going to make our own. In the top right-hand corner, you have to click that plus button, and in the past you have done so to join a class. This time we are doing this to create a class. So I'm going to simply click Create Class. Now you're going to give your class a name. Now, just depending on what you teach, I gave you a couple tips and tricks on what to include for elementary, how you could divide this up. So we will say I am teaching computer technology. This is 8th grade class. It will be my section 8th grade and then homeroom 208. Subject would be computer, as you see as I'm typing in. Google will give you some suggestions, and you may want to put your room number in there. You may not want to. So we're going to click Create. Okay, here we go. We are in. Now, just a little tips and tricks. You can select your theme by either uploading a photo that you have yourself, maybe a photo you created, maybe it is a photo from a site like Pixabay with royalty-free images. It's Pixabay.com. Or you can go in and select the theme. And Google tries really hard to use artificial intelligence to guess what you are trying to do. So I myself would probably just keep that, as that was pretty right on the money for my computer technology. So, but if you do want to look, they do have this separated by English and history, math and science, arts, sports, other, so on and so forth. Okay, so this is the class code that you would want to share with your students. This is one of two ways that you can have students join your class. Now, you could give them the code and have them sign up just like you did for this Google class. Or if you go into People, you can click the plus sign on the right here under Students, and you could start typing in their email addresses and send them an invite right to their inbox. At the Google admin level, they can go in and put students in to each of your Google Classrooms for you. As a teacher, you do not have the ability to do that. Okay. You can also co-teach and invite teachers along. So for example, you can go in and invite a teacher, and I'm just going to invite our colleague here and click invite. So same goes, like she has been invited, and now I have to wait for her to approve that invite. A couple other features that you might want to consider while you're in the Google Classroom is under the Settings tab. Here at any time, and just to actually go back, if you notice at any time you see the gear icon, that means that there are settings. So under here, you can go in and you can change your class details. You can change or lock or disable your class code at any time. So if everybody joins your class and you're to capacity, you can disable the class code and not allow any other individuals to join. The stream, students can post and comment. So the stream, I'll go back and navigate for you for one moment. Let me go back here, is where you post your announcements. By default, this setting is telling your students and you that anybody can post and comment to the stream. If you are a little concerned about that yet, you can put it where students can only comment. That means if you post something to the stream, they can add a comment. Or if you're not ready to jump into the deep end, it's okay. You have to do what's comfortable for you at this moment. You can put that the teacher can only post and comment. I really want to see you work up this ladder if you do start here to make sure that we can instill good digital responsible behavior in our students in a safe environment. And this is a perfect opportunity to do so. So you can post classwork on the stream. It will show condensed notifications, or it doesn't have to happen on the stream at all. It still posts in the classwork. It just doesn't show up on the stream. That depends on how crowded you want your stream to be. Do you want your stream just to be for announcements, or do you want to be for announcements and classwork also? Show deleted items. I never turn that on. It's just way too confusing for the students. You can choose to have Guardian summaries, and I'll show you that in a separate YouTube video, advanced. So those are just some of your basic class settings just to get you up and running. To navigate between classes, on the top left-hand corner, you will see that there's a menu icon, and you can go back and forth between all your classes and